Let's play another one here.
Gwen, I love you so much. Gwen needs some D. Everybody light a candle for her or something.
Light a dick candle, please.
Okay, thank you.
Get
And
your
I
dick
did.
candles out for
I
this
hate,
wide ass
I
full
hate the
moon.
thing. Gosh, just like being people's tarot reader and having the tea. You know what I mean? Like, and just wanting to like, because I mean, somebody would. All I'm saying is somebody would come to like a whole separate platform in medium in life near the full moon and like shout out to a whole new world that Gwen needs some D. So I'll just put that out there since we're talking about spirit guides and things of that nature. Because I swear to God, there is no public situation with Gwen or reading that doesn't like directly pertain to like sexuality. I need to interview this girl. It's like what is up with your spirit guides and your messaging and your shit always being like on some sexual shit? Like people calling to my show to give her a fucking shout out about some D. Like, girl, like what is this is not the third time this has happened. This is not even the fourth or fifth. Like all different situations. I'll have like a tarot or an oracle deck and I'll pull like the sex card like multiple times just for her. I mean, this has just happened multiple times in different instances. So shout out to Gwen. Love you. You're always bringing sexy back to every single one of my broadcasts. And you managed to do it all the way here on stereo. And let's manifest some really good dick for Gwen.
Mm-hmm.
And use this full moon energy to do that because everybody deserves good dick.
That's true.
Yep.
Everybody
Get
deserves
your dick candles out.
Yeah. Set those intentions. Release expectation, but invite abundance. Okay. Release expectation, but invite abundance. That's really important.
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay, so what are your guys' sun signs? I know we have Sagittarius, more Sagittarius in the house because Gwen is a Sagittarius. This show should just
It's
be
all
called
fire
like,
signs
the
so far, for the
Sagittarius,
most part.
the reverse Empress and Sagittarius show because that's what this ends up being. Unless there are like other signs out there, or we do. Our signs represent. Because fire signs aren't scared to like call in. Noe's an Aries. Noe called in earlier.
Cap is cold because we're butthurt, because we're upset already, preemptively.
Yes,
Preemptively
exactly. That is
upset.
true. My dad is like preemptively everything. It's like worst case scenario, like, or this is indicative of that type shit, like Capricorn ass shit, like idealist ass shit, like you're never good enough ass shit because nothing's ever ideal. Because even if shit's ideal, they're like, well, you could have done better at being involved with it.
Oh
like
my
you
God.
should have
But
known
have
it would
friends
have
like
been
that.
ideal. You should have
Yeah.
known it was going to be ideal and focus more time on other shit that where you did fuck up. You know, like that's Capricorn energy, okay? It's like something goes great and they're like, well, then if that's going so great, why are you fucking up over here?
Yeah, they're never not judgmental. And I say this with,
Super.
a Cap Mars and a Cap Saturn and a Cap Neptune.
Oh,
and
yeah.
a
I say this as a Cap dominant person
like, it's
who's judgmental as
judgmental. If a
high
Capricorn
key.
says they're not
High
judging you,
key
they're
judgmental.
fucking lying.
They're a
Straight
lying
up.
ass bitch.
They're a
some
lying ass bitch.
Gemini moon shit. Earth signs are very judgmental in general. Taurus is very self-righteous. Virgo is self-righteous and judgmental and like anxious about it.
Critical. Very, very critical. Always have feedback for you.
Yes.
Critical for days.
Critical for days. Nothing's good enough for them either. Nothing's good enough for Earth signs, period.
Yeah, that's true. I would definitely say I would agree with that.
Nothing is ever good enough for Earth signs. That's Earth sign
Shout
culture.
out to Earth signs who are not commenting in.
I'm right.
Because they feel
Ever,
like
probably because they're judging us. Because this show isn't good enough. We're too fucking raggedy for the Earth signs.
No, I speak on myself.
I'm Earth dominant. Let's see what
Mhm.
let's see what we got.
It's Nao and I can't see the name of the other person. I'm sorry. Yeah, and give me a follow. I followed you. I'd love to for you to drop into my talks and spread some of the good word. But yeah, they're they them, so I use they them pronouns. No others.
You got it, babe.
Yes, I'm about it. Thank you. I shall follow. I believe I already did. So I look forward to that. And I'm really enjoying this because this is something we could just like regularly do, like roast signs and talk about them, and me hit my vape pen repeatedly.
Exactly.
This is definitely something I can do. Shout out to our 8 listeners. Let us know where you're from and when your birthday is, and maybe we can tell you a little bit about yourself. Or if you want us to pull a tarot card for you.
Yeah,
And
we'll
do
each
a
pull a card for
reading
you.
for you. Yeah,
We
just
do
go
have
ahead
cards on deck.
and
It's true.
share our link and we'll pull a card for you.
Sweet. Let's
I
crank through
think
some of
that's
these
dope.
voice notes down here.
Yes. Go through.
So we
I'm
can
gonna go
move through them. Do it.
The only important part of 2020 is, Dick Candles, Dicks for Gwen 2020. It's a campaign.
I will support this campaign of Dicks for Gwen. I will send a modest contribution of $27 to the campaign for Dicks for Gwen.
Imagine if we raised thousands of dollars that literally was used in the research to manifest high quality dick for Gwen specifically. I mean, it's a cause that I personally would give $27 to. You know, to guarantee that Gwen had good dick coming her way.
I would fund that.
Yeah, definitely put it up in star seeds.
That's self-love right there. Find a good escort and get his prices and then make a petition for it in star seeds.
Yeah. Good
hope
high
you don't
quality
get for that.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened because I was like purposely trying not to get dick for so long, and every reading for months, everybody everybody had to say was just like, get dick, go get dick right now, you need to fuck. And then I was like, okay, sure, like after hermiting for however long, like I'm gonna go have sex, like I'm gonna go do it. And then my man that's not my man in New York is 2,000 miles away, he starts calling me all the time now out of nowhere and getting all emotional and heavy out of nowhere, and now all my readings are saying no, you can't go get dick. I have my Tinder profile activated and everything. I don't understand. Every reading now is like, no, you cannot. You have to be alone. Joelle, you even pulled, I think you pulled in your reading for me earlier a card that literally said, oh.
I did. I pulled a card that literally said aloneness. Her relationship card was aloneness. When your clients call in to like roast themselves.
All right, so that sounds like we actually really need to hook Gwen up with a dope as fuck vibrator.
Yes.
She just needs to go find
a really good
sex toy that looks like the cat's
really
meow
good
to
one.
you. G-spot tickler type of thing. Find a good
wand.
one. Yeah.
Waterproof wand, whatever your thing is. Holla and let's make it happen. I feel like that's a cause we can get behind. Let's see. Oh gosh. Okay, people are letting us know what's up. Let's do this up.
So I appreciate it. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for the shout out. I think that was Amelia. Thank you, Amelia. But put your dick candles away. Just put them away. Extinguish those bitches now. Because apparently now that I want to and may do it anyway, I'm not allowed. So put them bitches away.
Even though I was a tarot reader that told her she couldn't get dick and then came on and started a campaign for her to get dick.
You would.
This is how I struggle with boundaries. This is how I struggle with boundaries. I think she can, like, she just has to, like, qualify her alone time. Like, you can be alone sometimes and get dick other times.
Mm-hmm.
And if
That's
you're going to get
possible.
dick other times, have it be good dick. I mean, there's
Not
astrology for
Libra
that
Mars
too,
dick,
I'm
though.
sure.
We've established that. Fuck Libra Mars and their dick game, because apparently just
No,
fuck
it's
that.
not even their dick game. It's their Mars game. Like, fine on their dick. It's probably
Well,
really
how
pretty.
is the Mars game not a dick game, girl?
It is
How
a
is the
dick
Mars game
game,
not
but
the
it's
dick
not
game?
exclusively a dick game. Exclusively, it's also an audacity game and a, like, will game and a determination game.
Yeah, I will say that's fair, because Libra Mars is, I wouldn't say is not audacious. It
Yeah,
does
I mean, it's
lack
gonna be a
audacity.
pretty dick, and it's gonna be a dick that's down to please. But is that what
Yeah,
you need Mars to do?
that's what I
Like,
need
it's
Mars
not
to
just
do. That's why I'm fine with
yeah,
Libra
that's what
Mars. Like, my husband's
you
Libra Mars is
use for
good.
Mars. I'm not trying to roast your husband. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not even,
You
like,
don't give a
thinking
fuck.
about
Don't
your
even
husband, but I'm just
apologize.
saying in general. In general, I'm sure it's attractive and I'm sure it's pleasurable. Like, I'm sure that's great. But if you're not getting dick from a Libra Mars, then what are you doing?
That's true.
Like, why
I
are
would
you
agree with
dealing with
that.
that? Like,
Absolutely.
I mean, if we're just gonna, like, rotate, like I said, all there was to say about Cancer Mars, you know? But they're my
Mm-hmm.
sister Mars, and when it comes down to it, they will fucking ride.
Mm-hmm.
They're so bitch ass. Yes, they are, and they think everything's about themselves, and they think like, but it's everything. But at the same time, they're down though, like when push comes to shove. So I learned that.
Ooh,
Now I'm
girl.
gonna explore Libra Mars. Oh,
Let's
let's
get
see.
through
Oh
these
shit.
ditties, because they are racking up,
Okay.
girl.
Okay.
If y'all want to pull a card for me, I won't be mad about it. I won't be mad about it.
Let's pull a card for them.
Let's do it. Do we want to chow on some more
Let's
voice notes first, or do we want to
no.
go ahead and
Let's
get into
just
card
pull a
reading?
card and then
Okay.
move forward.
All right. So we got our flow down.
I got one.
Got one.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, take it away, babe.
All right, so I got the Knight of Swords. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. This card is about direct and urgent communication. You could be getting a direct message or something that urgently needs to be communicated to you. But it also, this card, you have to guard against being, it can be very aggressive and intense as well. So pay attention to that part of your communication and what's going on with the air energy in your chart, because this card is specifically associated with air and cognitive processes, which is communication, not only verbal, but written and text and things of that nature as well. This card often comes up because I read for a lot of people, especially online. This card often means like online communication in general in the readings that I do. So that's what this card is all about. It's intense, and full moons are intense. So like intense communications, intense text messaging exchanges can definitely be a thing during this full moon. And that's what I've got for you.
We're going to pair that with the reversed Ten of Cups. So when we're dealing with cups, we are dealing with water, which means we are dealing with emotions and human relationship, because relationships are basically emotion between two people and how it flows back and forth. That's what relationships are. It's based entirely upon feeling. So with the Ten of Cups, since we're coming to the end of the numbered cards in the Minor Arcana, this is like a card of, it's completing the number cards. So since we're completing relationship, usually this card means like family connections and bonds that are really enduring and can really last a long time. And there's a lot of love and harmony in this card. But since we're dealing it with it in reverse, it means that those connections to that sense of joy and that sense of I'm connected to all of these people, I have a community to support me, I have family to sustain me, those bonds are not as resilient as they need to be right now. So if you're charging forward, especially in like online communication, I know it can be really easy to neglect familial connection, especially if we are younger. Oftentimes we're here on social media to like talk to our friends. But some of our older for more familial connections maybe exist outside of that. So those can get kind of neglected. So there's a bit of a call to attention to pay attention to your really long-term relationships that you super duper value, that give you a lot of strength. They just need a little bit of tending and attention right now.